Hey guys, David Huffaker here, your operating partner. I wanted to touch base this week with you. I hope everyone had a great Halloween and stayed safe and enjoyed the time. We're getting into the holiday season, and so every time this year we start seeing a divide in what goes on in our industry. As you start to plan through this November and December, keep in mind you have a short week for Thanksgiving, which shortens your November. Most of the time we see deals for 2021 wrapping up around November 15th. Beyond that, you start to see deals push to January because, again, you have the last week of the year. Not all of them, right? You're still going to get some to come in there. But as you really start to wrap up 2021 and think about 2022, there's kind of two trains of thought that go on in our industry. Real estate is an equal opportunity, unequal reward industry, meaning that for those that play at a high level and I always think of it like I want to zig when everyone else zags, or look at where the opportunities lie. The holiday season really does provide some opportunity. A lot of agents have had really great years this year, and so the tendency is going to be to take the foot off the gas, to spend the holidays, doing what you do, right? Relaxing and spending time with family, and really not probably focusing on real estate. And I'm going to suggest that we take another alternative view of it. It's not that we don't want to enjoy the holidays. When I look up, Thanksgiving's always fun. You usually have that Wednesday, that Thursday, that Friday to enjoy that. And then the holidays coming up, finding ways to do things in the evenings, on the weekends, still experiencing the holidays, but not taking 2 months off of work. Now, many industries allow you to just simply take the rest of the year off. And so it's a work hard, play hard mentality, right? So I want to encourage you to stay focused during the holidays. Make sure that you look at your calendar, understand where your holiday parties are, understand where your opportunities to do the Christmas festivities and all of those things. Definitely want you to enjoy it and make the most of it, right? That's what it's about with our families. And yet also play at a high level. As you set yourself up for 2022, that really does begin now, right? That begins focusing on the activities that we're doing and having conversations with folks. Don't take your foot off the gas, right? Use the holiday scripts. If you need them, let us know. But in thinking about it, December is typically one of the strongest months of closings for the year. And so as people are trying to decide, should I put my home on the market now or should I wait until the spring? That's usually the conversation. And so a couple of options there become, there are less homes on the market in the winter, which means you have less competition. We know inventory is already low. And so we always encourage our clients, if they're interested. A lot of corporate relocations happen in December, which is why you tend to see quite a bit of business going on. People want to make the move and get things done before the tax season or before the end of the year. 1031 exchanges, investors, corporate relocations, all of that, trying to get those done by the end of the year for tax purposes. So as you're thinking about that and having conversations with sellers that are thinking about moving, now might actually be the perfect time to put it on the market, because there's already restricted supply, which means that for the buyers that are moving, right? We know a lot of people moving here for jobs and relocation presents a huge opportunity for sellers. Same thing for buyers as we're starting to look into the market and understand the demand, right? And starting to think about, we hear a lot about the prices as we saw maybe 2 or 3 weeks of cooling, but that's definitely ramped back up. And so not a whole lot has changed in regards to the market. So being a buyer is still difficult. So we want to make sure that they're still presenting aggressive offers, but also really helping them understand that right now interest rates are still really low. That is likely to change in 2022. We are pumping the economy full of funds and full of dollars, which puts upward pressure on inflation, which is going to have an impact on interest rates. And so while they may be looking at it and saying, what's the opportunity to buy later, or price is going to flatten, level out, or possibly come back down, the odds of that happening are pretty slim, just from an economic standpoint of supply and demand. So we want to be talking to our buyers about, now is the time to buy, right? Before the end of 2021, interest rates are still good. There's still an opportunity for them to get out. And this is when serious buyers and sellers shop, right? So another great script to work on with your sellers is that during these months, right, between November, December, January, and February, you don't have as many people just looking, right? Most of the people coming through are serious. You're able to kind of funnel that and give them the opportunity to get their home on the market. Guys, we never know what the next market's going to bring and when that shift is going to happen. You're hearing a lot of conversations around the country about preparing for that shifting market. It is coming, right? We don't have a crystal ball to know the exact when. So all we can do is help prep our clients to understand what that market looks like now, how to take advantage of it and capitalize on it. I heard a great script today from someone on our team that said, would you rather pay more in principal or more in interest? Because as you continue to wait, even if prices stay flat, even if they came down slightly, with higher interest rates, you're paying the bank instead of paying your own pocket, right? Or paying into your own future through principal. So I think that's a great perspective on how to look at it and how to have conversations with buyers and to help sellers understand they can still get top dollar for their home. But I'm going to encourage you to just stay focused. The conversations and the scripts are important, and the opportunity to stay focused and look at your calendar and understand where to play hard and where to work hard so that you keep your eye on the ball and come out with a phenomenal Q1. Setting up a Q1 is critical to success in 2022. You do not want to get to January and be behind the 8 ball and already be in a position where you're going to struggle to have to play catch up for 2 or 3 or 4 months. What we want to do is go into Q1 knowing that we have a solid January set up. You should start to see around about 3 weeks from now, around the end of November, early part of December, that January starts to look strong. Usually around the time that the Super Bowl happens, around mid to late February, you start really picking up some momentum. And then you're back into March, April, May, and June, which is going to be really good for us in real estate this time next year. So I know that there's opportunities to take your eye off the ball, to relax, to enjoy the holiday season. I want you to relax and enjoy the holiday season when you're supposed to, and show up and work hard when you're supposed to, guys. This is your chance to knock it out of the park. The next 15 months in real estate are going to be absolutely phenomenal for you. And I want you to go out and get your unfair share. If there's anything I can do, please let me know. We have another business planning clinic coming up on November 4th. Lots of classes and opportunities to get together and think about what's going on now and in the future for your business. I'm always here for you. Reach out to me, your team leaders, or your ALC members. We're here to support you and help navigate you through the market. Have a great day, guys.